Got it.
Okay.
All right. Hey everyone, I'm Kevin, also known as that cutie from like the clarinet section. One of the guys with wine shirts. Your choice. Not really, actually. No, but in all seriousness, I think entry-level positions, such as these two, they really teach you the most. It's been my personal experience as before I was a drum major, my first job in a band really was section leader, and it really kind of taught me a couple things. Perspective for one. So when I was like head honcho, I don't forget the little guy, and it really teaches you how to be personable and deal with a lot of things. Time management, how to deal with people, how to deal with yourself sometimes. So that's kind of what I gleaned from it. So another thing that I like to think about is I want to invest time into myself, so that way I can invest time in you guys. It's a really important quote that I always think about. A rising tide lifts all ships. Thank you, and I yield my time to questions.
I would think too. Anyways, so you talked about how you've had your previous experiences in leadership. How do you think you can transfer those into being a cabinet assistant or ICC rep?
So one of the biggest things I think for any leader is the ability to adapt. Everyone's different. Obviously, so everybody has different needs. Everybody has different ways of learning, different ways of attacking a problem. So I see it as my job to identify those needs and do the best that I can. So I ran, not by myself, but 70 different people in band. It's not a big band, but it's something that I learned over time. It's not easy, but it's pretty fun once you get the hang of it. So, yeah.
All right, my question. One thing we haven't discussed about ICC Rep is we have a lot of plans set up for them to expand the band, and working with ASUCM is going to be very important. Are you able to fall through? Do you fall through on plans a lot because these are important for the future of the band?
Yeah.
Alrighty, chill, Taryn.
Hold on.
Lead it up, talk faster.
No, okay. Actually, so like I said, from my past leadership experience, I fell flat, but I learned from it. So I kind of developed like a little system, kind of a little acronym. It's called LAD: Learn, Adapt, Direct. So I know, it's fancy, right? No, but it's a little plan that I have myself. It's a set rule of guidelines, like I have them, and then it's just that structure for me that allows me to be direct, efficient, and powerful. So.
All right.
General now?
So which one would you prefer, ICC or cabinet assistant?
Cabinet assistant. I think of myself more as a people person. I like to have fun, obviously, but when the time comes, I know how to flip that switch. Let's go to work, because it's important to know how to do that. So ICC Rep is cool, but me personally, I like hanging out with the band, learning from them, learning with them. So that's why.